What is up, everybody, and welcome back to the channel. As we get closer to Apple's September event and the much anticipated announcement of the new iPhones, Apple Watches, and AirPods Pro 3, there's another very popular Apple product about to get an update 3 years after the launch of the current model. Apple is working on a new version of the 4K Apple TV, and rumors suggest that it will debut in 2025, just maybe not in September, but their October or November event that usually brings updates to Mac and some iPads. In this video, I'll go over all the details on everything that we can expect to see on the 2025 Apple TV 4K, and make sure to stay until the end for a really cool update on the entire Apple ecosystem rumored to be coming. As always, if you're a big fan of Apple news and rumors, please consider subscribing to help the channel grow, and like the video so it can reach more Apple fans like yourselves. Let's begin the news on the new Apple TV with the design. Apple has not refreshed the design of the Apple TV in several years, and that's not going to change in 2025. We're not expecting any updates to the form factor, and it will continue to use the same slimmed down black plastic body from the current Apple TV model. Now, I'm personally okay with this because of my TV stand. My TV is mounted on the wall, and the Apple TV is on a shelf underneath the top where my HomePod is. So it's okay because I don't really see it, and the form factor really isn't a big deal to me. I totally get that some people maybe want like a white or a silver to match the aesthetics of their home, but I mean the black one is still really nice and sleek, and even before I had it mounted on the back of my TV so you never saw it at all, so you can do something like that. The chip inside is where we'll see the first major update. The current Apple TV 4K has the same A15 Bionic chip that was used in the iPhone 13 lineup, released back in September of 2021, and we're expecting a new A-series chip for the 2025 Apple TV. Apple doesn't design chips exclusively for the Apple TV, so it will use a previous released iPhone chip as well. Apple might use the A17 Pro chip, which first debuted in the iPhone 15 Pro models, to enhance the capabilities of the Apple TV. This rumor suggests that the A17 Pro chip could enable the Apple TV to play console-quality games. The A17 Pro is Apple's first 3nm chip and features a 6-core GPU that supports hardware-accelerated ray tracing for the very first time. This advancement allows games to have more realistic graphics, and several popular console games, such as Resident Evil 4 and Death Stranding, are now available on the iPhone thanks to the A17 Pro and the more recent A18 chips. Apple could even opt for the A18 chip that is in the iPhone 16 models, or the A19 chips that will be used in the iPhone 17 models. If we go off of 3 years ago, Apple gave the new Apple TV 4K in 2022 the previous year's iPhone chip. Now, back then there was no Pro chip, as they're all the Bionic naming convention, and the Pro nomenclature first debuted with the A17 Pro on the iPhone 15 Pro lineup. So there's a 50-50 chance the new Apple TV 4K will release with an A18 Pro chip or an A18 chip from the 2024 iPhone 16 lineups if history repeats itself and uses the previous year's iPhone chips. Next, Apple is anticipated to employ a custom Bluetooth and Wi-Fi chip that is designed specifically for the Apple TV 4K. This chip boasts support for Wi-Fi 6E, enabling the Apple TV to connect to 6 GHz networks when such networks are available. While Wi-Fi 7 is also a potential option, either way, the chip is expected to support the 6 GHz bands that are available with Wi-Fi 6E and later routers. The information about a chip specifically for the Apple TV is a bit strange, as Apple already has a custom chip in the iPhone 16e and is coming out with another for the iPhone 17 lineup, so why not use that one? Now, if that is the case, they can manufacture the same chip without the cellular part and call it a custom chip, but I guess we'll have to wait and see for exactly what they come out with. The current models from Apple offers both a Wi-Fi only Apple TV 4K and a Wi-Fi plus Ethernet model, and that could continue with the next generation models. We could also see the next Apple TV to adopt Bluetooth 5.3. The Apple TV is expected to continue to offer Thread integration and support for Matter when used as a home hub for smart home products, which is so nice to be able to pair Apple Home with non-Apple smart home products such as Govee and other brands. For pricing, Apple analyst Ming-Chi Kuo said last year that he expects the next Apple TV to be more affordable and the price under $100 would be the sweet spot. The current Apple TV 4K starts at $129 for the 64 gigabyte storage and Wi-Fi connectivity only. Considering this, it's not surprising that Apple might introduce a new model at a lower price point or keep the model as a more affordable option while launching a new model with enhanced features. What those enhanced features are could be limited to higher bandwidth, more RAM, or an A18 Pro chip versus an A18 chip for better experience when playing video games, higher quality video, or other things that the A18 Pro chip might offer. In terms of a launch date, as mentioned in the beginning of the video, Apple is said to be planning to release the next Apple TV in late 2025, which would be a September to December launch timeframe, but I would not hold your breath for an announcement on September 9th, more likely that October to November timeframe. There are also rumors of an Apple TV smart home display that could serve as a central hub for controlling smart home products, and there is a possibility that it could have some sort of Apple TV functionality, such as support for watching videos and making FaceTime calls. The Home Hub is also rumored to be launching in 2026. Unfortunately, there's no news for 8K support, but 8K TVs are barely scratching the surface in the market, and 8K content is even more sparse, so it makes sense Apple isn't putting money into making it more expensive to support it. Now that's all we know so far about the next generation Apple TV 4K. With a big boost in power, faster connectivity, and the ability for better gaming, it looks to be another hit for Apple, as it's already the best, albeit semi-expensive, streaming box that you can buy today. Let me know down in the comments if you're looking forward to the next Apple TV 4K and what features that you hope it has. And if you made it this far, please hit that like button, as it really helps the channel, and subscribe to see all my new Apple videos coming out. I will see you in the next one. Peace.